How billionaires like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Warren Buffett effectively avoid income tax. How did someone who experienced such a wealth explosion end up paying no income tax? Wealthy Americans, particularly billionaires, continue to amass wealth, while many working families struggle to keep their heads above water, unable to afford health care, child care, elder care, education, housing, and other necessities. These inequities are exacerbated in part by our unjust tax system, which requires workers to pay income taxes with every paycheck, while allowing billionaires to defer paying income taxes for years or avoid paying taxes entirely on the income generated by their wealth from corporate stock and other assets. Or how about this? The rich got richer because they don't always contribute their fair share to the communal coffers. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unlimited Money. In today's video, we are going to discuss how billionaires avoid their income tax being paid. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our amazing videos. And let's begin. Jeff Bezos, a multi-billionaire at the time and now the world's second richest man, did not pay any federal income taxes in 2007. In 2011, he repeated that feat. Tesla founder Elon Musk, the world's richest person, also paid no federal income taxes in 2018. A massive trove of Internal Revenue Service data on thousands of the nation's wealthiest people's tax returns spanning more than 15 years. The information provides an unprecedented look into the personal finances of America's titans, including Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Rupert Murdoch, and Mark Zuckerberg. It displays not only their income and taxes, but also their investments, stock trades, gambling winnings, and audit results. Taken together, it debunks the central myth of the American tax system, that everyone pays their fair share and that the wealthiest Americans pay the most. According to IRS records, the wealthiest can pay income taxes that are only a fraction of the hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars that their fortunes grow each year. Many Americans live paycheck to paycheck, amassing little wealth and paying the federal government a percentage of their earnings that rises as their earnings rise. In recent years, the average American household earned around $70,000 per year and paid 14% in federal taxes. For couples earning more than $628,300, the highest income tax rate, 37%, went into effect. According to the confidential tax records, the ultra-rich effectively avoid this system. America's billionaires use tax avoidance strategies that ordinary people cannot afford. Their wealth stems from the skyrocketing value of their assets, such as stock and real estate. Unless and until the billionaire's sale, those gains are not considered taxable income under U.S. law. An organization named ProPublica conducted a first-of-its-kind investigation into the financial realities of America's wealthiest citizens, where they compared how much the 25 wealthiest Americans paid in taxes each year to how much Forbes estimated their wealth grew during the same time period. This is referred to as their true tax rate. The outcomes are stark. According to Forbes, those 25 people's net worth increased by a total of $401 billion between 2014 and 2018. According to IRS data, they paid a total of $13.6 billion in federal income taxes during those 5 years. That's a huge sum, but it works out to a true tax rate of only 3.4%. It's a completely different story for middle-class Americans, such as wage earners in their early 40s with a typical amount of wealth for their age. From 2014 to 2018, such households saw their net worth increase by approximately $65,000 after taxes on average, owing primarily to increases in the value of their homes. However, because the vast majority of their earnings were salary, their tax bills were nearly as high, totaling nearly $62,000 over the 5-year period. No one in the top 25 avoided paying as much tax as Buffett, the grandfatherly centibillionaire. That may come as a surprise given his public support for higher taxes on the wealthy. Between 2014 and 2018, his fortune increased by $24.3 billion, according to Forbes. According to the data, Buffett paid $23.7 million in taxes during those years. That works out to a true tax rate of 0.1%, or less than 10 cents on the dollar for every $100 he added onto his wealth. According to the IRS data, in the coming months, investigate in depth how the ultra-wealthy avoid taxes, exploit loopholes, and avoid scrutiny from federal auditors. Experts have long understood the broad contours of how little the wealthy in the United States are taxed, and many lay people have long suspected the same thing. However, few specifics about individuals are ever made public. Tax information is one of the federal government's most closely guarded secrets. Because the public can only understand the realities of the country's tax system by seeing specifics, ProPublica America has decided to reveal the individual tax information of some of the wealthiest Americans. Consider Bezos' 2007 tax year when he paid no federal income tax. Amazon's stock prices more than doubled. According to Forbes, whose wealth estimates are widely cited, Bezos' fortune has increased by $3.8 billion. How did someone who experienced such a wealth explosion end up paying no income tax? Bezos, who filed his taxes jointly with his then-wife Mackenzie Scott, reported a meager, for him, $46 million in income that year, primarily from interest and dividend payments on outside investments. He was able to offset every penny he earned with losses from side investments and various deductions, such as debt interest and the ambiguous catch-all category of other expenses. Bezos filed a tax return in 2011, a year in which his wealth remained roughly constant at $18 billion, and reported a loss. His income that year was more than offset by investment losses. Furthermore, because he earned so little under the tax law, he claimed and received a $4,000 tax credit for his children. His tax evasion is even more apparent when comparing 2006 to 2018, a period for which ProPublica has complete data. According to Forbes, Bezos' wealth increased by $127 billion, but he reported a total income of $6.5 billion. The $1.4 billion he paid in personal federal taxes is enormous, but amounts to a 1.1% true tax rate on his fortune's rise. The IRS data's revelations come at a critical juncture. Wealth inequality has emerged as one of our era's defining issues. The President and Congress are considering the most aggressive tax increases on those with high incomes in decades. However, the debate over incremental changes, such as whether the top tax rate should be 39.6% rather than 37%, has dominated the American tax conversation. Everyone whose tax information was mentioned in this video was asked for their thoughts. Those who responded, including Buffett, Bloomberg, and Icahn, all stated that they had paid their taxes. Between 2016 and 2018, George Soros lost money on his investments, so he did not owe federal income taxes those years, a spokesman for Soros said in a statement. Mr. Soros has long advocated for higher taxes on the wealthy in the United States. Bezos' personal and corporate representatives declined to answer detailed questions about the situation. The consequences of allowing the wealthy to game the tax system have been far-reaching. Apart from military spending, federal budgets have been constrained for decades. Roads and bridges have crumbled, social services have withered, and the long-term viability of Social Security and Medicare is in doubt. There is more fundamental issue at stake than whether or not programs are funded. Taxes are a form of collective sacrifice. Nobody enjoys handing over their hard-earned money to the government. However, the system only works as long as it is perceived to be fair. And that's it for today's video. We sincerely hope you enjoy the video. If so, give it a like and share it with your friends and family. And let us know if you have any questions or comments in the section below. Please also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you'll see even more of our incredible videos. You can also watch our other videos that have been specially selected just for you. Hey, we thank you for spending time out of your day to watch our video today, and we hope you have a great rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching!